It took thousands of people to create the GTA 6 trailer, but these people didn't have AI. Today I'm gonna be attempting to recreate the GTA 6 trailer on my own with the help of my little friend. Okay, that was a terrible accent. AI. I'm gonna be replacing some scenes shot for shot using Midjourney and other AI programs, and instead of their references, I'm gonna be adding my own references from the YouTube world. So the GTA trailer is divided to multiple types of shots that each serve a specific purpose. For example, first we have establishing shots. These are the shots that are supposed to tell us where the whole story happens. In the GTA 6 trailer, a whole city is made up called Vice City, and it's basically a fictional version of Miami. So you can see the same beaches, buildings, bridges, and I tried to remain as close as possible to the original trailer, but I wanted to change my location to Los Angeles. So I wrote in Midjourney, drone shot of Los Angeles during pink sunset with cars driving by the highways. Hyper realistic. And this is what I got. I replaced this shot with this shot, and then this shot with this one. I tried to keep the same elements of building shots, nighttime flyover shots, well-known touristic places, nighttime activities, but also I wanted to add something that LA is known for. Then there's the main character shots. These are the shots where Lucia, the main character, is in. And throughout the whole trailer, there's a story being told of Lucia escaping from prison and going on with her boyfriend to fuck shit up, basically. And this story is being told through the main character shots that we'll be replacing with different characters. I decided to replace Lucia with none other than Shane Dawson. Oh, hell no! I couldn't think of anyone more cancelable. I replicated the first scene shot for shot. For example, for this shot of Lucia facing the window inside a prison cell, I wrote, white shot of the back of a white man with ginger hair wearing jail clothes standing inside his prison cell looking out a window watching other inmates during sunset. And I ended up with this one. And for the shot of the psychiatrist, I wrote, over the shoulder close-up shot of a psychiatrist talking to an inmate wearing orange and with ginger hair over a desk in an office. And after Photoshop generative fill, I got this. But if you notice in the original GTA trailer, Lucia actually talks.
Do you know why you're here? Bad luck, I guess.
So I'm gonna need to find a long video clip of Shane Dawson talking without background music. I search a lot in his podcast, but it's all music.
This is it. This is the finale. So I got this next theory is going to shut up
until I found. And now I can make Shane Dawson say whatever I want him to say.
Subscribe to Ramiro now or have bad luck for the next 5 years.
To replicate this shot where Lucia is talking to her psychiatrist, I typed something like over the shoulder shot of a male, clean-shaven inmate wearing orange and with short ginger hair, talking to an old psychiatrist over a desk in an office. And then to replace the face with Shane Dawson's face, I used InSwapper. Now that I have the image and the sound, I needed to make Shane Dawson talk. And I did that with Haygen. We also got like 17 general people shots. These shots are supposed to show the NPCs in the game and how vibrant the city is. And they're about to make my life a living hell because it's so hard to animate people with AI. But more on that later. Now for the reference shots. Since Rockstar Games here is referencing real people and things that actually happen in the real world, for example, this grumpy little Karen over here, and also this weird guy who's trying to sue Rockstar for like $4 billion. I wanted to reference characters of LA, specifically YouTubers, especially because Shane Dawson is gonna be in jail and he's gonna be rescued by... Just watch the trailer later. So I gave Midjourney reference shots from real world, whether it's MrBeast creating hazards in the freaking mall, or IShowSpeed almost setting his house on fire, or Jake Paul almost setting his house on fire. There seems to be a recurring theme with YouTubers trying to set their house on fire. I also added Logan Paul versus KSI, or... You know what happened. To create this photo, I first gave Midjourney the reference shot of IShowSpeed literally flipping out because his room is about to be on fire. I tried one time without giving it context and it gave me these. Looks like a screenshot from Fortnite. So I realized that I have to give Midjourney context when I'm giving it reference shots. So I gave it the reference shot, but I told it that it's a black guy sitting in a chair in his room, scared of fireworks. And it gave me these. I replaced fireworks with just fire and it gave me these results, and I really like this one in particular. I created this process multiple times, getting real photos from the internet, removing unwanted objects, and then giving it to Midjourney as a reference shot. And Midjourney's creations resembled real people so much that I didn't have to use InSwapper to swap the faces. And I wouldn't even be able to because it's not allowed to use popular people's faces. So I guess Shane Dawson is not popular. And now that I had all the shots ready, it's time to find music. And since this is going to be created completely with AI, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And honestly, this is the part where I was completely blown away by the accuracy and the quality of the productions that I was able to create simply with just typing normal sentences. Since the original GTA trailer featured this song, which I cannot play because I want to actually make money from my videos and I don't want to get copyrighted, I went to Suno.ai. The site is extremely accurate. I just wrote a classic hard rock rebellious song with keyboards about escaping jail with a love partner, which is exactly our story. And this is what it gave me.
Lockdown, cold steel and concrete. They say I'm dangerous, a criminal on the loose.
But I wanted a more dynamic song that changes rhythm throughout the video. So I kept creating and it took me like 25 tries, which the site doesn't allow you to do. I think it allows you only to create like 5 songs. So I used my multiple personality disorder. And finally I ended on this one, which literally stuck in my head for like a week and it annoyed the fuck out of my friends.
Locked up in this prison cell, feeling so alone.
I combined the 2 parts in the edit and now it is time for the final part where I animate things. And for that I choose Elevenlabs, which is in my opinion the best site to animate photos right now. And it's free, so it doesn't hurt. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's gonna stay free by the time I post this video. I described what's happening in the photos and then I chose the appropriate camera shot. In my experience, Elevenlabs has a hard time animating people walking, running, and dancing. For example, I tried to put Charli D'Amelio in the video and I even gave Midjourney a reference of her picture. But when I got into Elevenlabs, it was almost impossible to animate. They also had a hard time animating this picture of Jake Paul burning his house down, so I had to create a different one and it worked out perfectly. There are a lot of weird takes and artifacts and it took me a lot of trial and error to get the settings right. Like, I don't know what the frick is happening here. But luckily it was easy to create like 10 variations for each photo so I can choose the best one eventually. And with that out of the way, here's the final trailer.
Locked up in this prison cell.
Shane Dawson, do you know why you're here?
Because I did blackface in my videos, I guess.
Just a jailbird baby, but my heart's free to roam. They think they got me trapped like a bird in a cage. But my love for you, baby, will never fade. Lockdown, cold steel and concrete. They say I'm dangerous, a criminal on the loose. But they don't know the depth of my devotion to the love that burns white hot, baby, just like a fuse. Yeah. Together we'll breathe, baby, no one can stop us. We're rising like a dead, down these bricks.
The only way we're gonna get through this is by making an apology video and disabling comments. Trust?
Trust.
Break these chains.
Moral of the story is AI is amazing, but it's not replacing people. Watch this video on how I steal other people's voices to make money and subscribe.